Howard Gould. Howard Gould, June 8, 1871, September 13, 1959, was an American financier and the son of J. Gould. Early life. Gould was born in Manhattan on June 8, 1871. He was a son of railroad financier J. Gould (1836–1892) and the former Helen Day Miller (1838–1889). His siblings included George J. Gould, who married twice, first to Edith Kingdon, Edwin Gould Esser, who married Sarah Cantine Schrady, Helen Gould, who married Finley Johnson Shepherd, Anna Gould, who married Boney de Castellane, and later, Helly de Talleyrand Perigord, Duke of Sagan, and Frank J. Gould, who married 3 times, first to Helen Margaret. His paternal grandparents were Mary Nemore Gould and John Burr Gould from Roxbury in Delaware County, New York. His maternal grandparents were Daniel Stratton Miller and Kipney Bailey Miller, who were prominent members of New York society. He was educated at Columbia College, where he matriculated with the class of 1894, but did not graduate according to official records. Career. On February 24, 1898, Gould purchased a seat on the New York Stock Exchange and maintained an office at 195 Broadway in New York. By 1955, his seat was the second oldest on the exchange, and he maintained it until his death in 1959. He served as a director of many different railroad, telegraph, and financial firms, including the Missouri Pacific Railway Company, Texas and Pacific Railway Company, Kansas and Arkansas Valley Railway, Kansas City Northwestern Railroad Company, Western Union Telegraph Company, International and Great Northern Railroad Company, Manhattan Railway. Yachting. Gould was a competitive yachting enthusiast and owned a 65-foot 20-inch sloop yacht called the Niagara. The vessel was built in 1895 by the Herreshoff Manufacturing Company in Bristol, Rhode Island. He won Lord Dunraven's Challenge Cup with Niagara. In addition, he owned a large steam yacht, also known as the Niagara, which was built in 1898 by Harlan and Hollingsworth in Wilmington, Delaware. In 1912, he installed a Welt Philharmonic organ aboard the ship. On August 10, 1917, the U.S. Navy purchased her and converted her into an armed patrol yacht. She was commissioned in the T-Bowes Yacht Basin, Brooklyn, New York, on 16 April 1918, Commander E.B. Larimer in command. Personal life. In 1894, Gould was engaged to marry actress Odette Tyler, but both of their families objected, and the engagement was broken. On October 12, 1898, he was married to Catherine Clemens 1874–1930. She was an actress whose career had been heavily subsidized by William F. Cody. She filed for a divorce in 1907, which was finalized in 1909, and Howard charged her with infidelity, naming Cody. In spite of the allegations leveled at his wife in the divorce proceedings, Gould was ordered to pay $36,000 per year in alimony, approximately $1,037,000 today. It was the largest alimony settlement ordered up to that time. She died in Lynchburg, Virginia in 1930. In 1937, he married the actress Gret Musham in London, having previously been a financier/producer on at least one of her London stage appearances. They divorced in 1947. Gould died at Doctors Hospital in Manhattan, New York City on September 13, 1959, aged 88. He was his parents' last surviving son. He was buried in the Gould Mausoleum at Woodlawn Cemetery, Bronx. Residence. In 1901, Gould purchased undeveloped land in Sands Point to build a new home for his wife, Catherine Clemens. After Howard and Catherine separated in 1909, he continued to build the estate, using Hunt & Hunt to design an English Tudor-style mansion. The 40-room house, one of the most elaborate of the Gold Coast of Long Island estates, is 225 feet 69 m long and 125 feet 38 m wide, with an 80-foot 24 m tower. The first and second floors measure over 1 and 1/2 acres, and the home, which Gould called Hempstead House, was an exact copy of Kilkenny Castle on the banks of the Nore River in Ireland. Howard moved to Europe in 1917 and sold the estate to Daniel Guggenheim and his family. The estate, which had cost Gould over $1 million, sold for only $600,000, including the furnishing. In 1971, Nassau County took over a 128-acre portion of the estate from the federal government to be used as a nature preserve. The mansion later underwent a $10 million renovation.